My name is Dr. Robert Trenschel, President and Chief Executive Officer of Yuma Regional Medical Center. We're a sole provider hospital. We're probably the largest sole provider hospital in the country. 406 beds and no competition. Our closest hospital near us that does what we do is 180 miles away. Healthcare is a platform, is a business platform that is constantly in change, constantly in flux, whether it's regulatory changes, whether there are billing changes, insurance changes. There's always some type of change in the healthcare platform. So we needed a workforce and we needed a business platform that was nimble enough to be able to react to that change. We chose the Baldrige approach as a framework for change for the organization. Why we chose that was that particular part of it is it does provide a framework for that change. Part of it is also it hits on all the key areas that an organization has to focus on. You know, the failure to deal with known issues is the biggest trust buster in any organization. We're going to have critical conversations, and we're going to have critical conversations with each other as leaders. We're going to have critical conversations with our staff. We'll have critical conversations with everybody about the reality of where we are. So you can't shy away from critical conversations. The transformation that Yuma Regional Medical Center was going through was really a cultural transformation. We were faced with a significant financial deficit that was unanticipated. Part of it was decreasing revenue, part of it was increasing expenses. And then the workforce was not a critical thinking workforce because the organization is only going to move forward with people. The people that are actually doing the work and the people that are actually executing. You can have the framework, you can have all the tools, but the people have to execute it. So investing in your people is highly important. Many employees viewed what we were embarking on, particularly with the new leader, as well, this is a new flavor of the month. We'll see how long this is going to last. If I could describe three things for my leadership approach for change, it's empowering your people, it's allowing them to fail, and it's encouraging excellence. Well, I tell you to slow down, you're moving too fast, rather than me having to say, you know, I really need you to move a little faster. I need you to think more about how you can improve your area. I really want you working hard and fast and right to do what you have to do to make improvements in your area, not me having to go in there and tell you what you should be doing. You should be doing it yourself. The outcomes we got out of this transformation were larger and more broad than I had expected. I was amazed at our staff and how many innovative new ideas they came up with throughout this transformation process and continue to this day. We couldn't pull away anything that we're doing for staff right now because we've empowered staff. We've empowered staff with knowledge, we've empowered them with training, we've empowered them with the ability to execute and with the ability to lead in their particular areas. They don't necessarily need permission to do X, Y, and Z in their particular area. I often say if it's not illegal, unethical, or immoral, then somebody's going to have to convince me why we can't do it. Probably the most heartwarming thing I've ever seen in my career is for staff to walk around with this sense of pride about the work that they've done in their organization and them taking ownership of that and the ability of us as leaders to make that change and the courage to make that change, the courage to lead. What demonstrated to staff that I think too that leadership is making those changes too. So it's not just they're not just asking us to make those changes, they're making them as well.